When the world came to a standstill and darkness fell all over, when the economy failed you and you sat staring at blank walls for a month or two, when the world came crumbling all around and silence became too deafening a sound, it's the artists who saved you. It's the musicians and actors and poets and writers who ran to your rescue as you cried and laughed to music, immersed yourself in movies and TV shows, turned to books and poetry, and let art engulf you.
What happens when we stop and smell the roses and it's a stench we cannot bear? What happens when we finally leave the nest and we're not enough to make it anywhere? What happens to the world we imagined as our dreams are deferred? What happens when we're given a pen to write the future and we can't write a word?
So to the artists I say, your words and paintings and notes will record these times and carry us through them better than any corporation ever would, better than any government ever could. We're making history, you and I, by recording it in poetry.
History. Let's make it like we're never going to love again. Breathe again. Live again. For in your ruins resides my heart. In your memorials live my memories. So when I say, let's make history, I mean, let's write it together. Just you and I. Let's fill it with words of love. Let's write a fairy tale. Let's fall in love. The greatest environment.
You and I can change the world at this time, in this moment. It's up to us to make the rules and not be ignorant.
All I see is black and white. All I see is wrong and right. All I see is ignorance at its height. Don't we have the power to fight? Don't we have the power to create a new world? Create a new age and push every single boundary known to mankind? Don't we have the power to be ingenious, to be unorthodox, to be creative and innovative? Don't we have the power to be history in the making?
Look around you right now. It's history in the making. Things the future will painfully memorize, but things the future will never truly know. Long after, when you and I, will have perished, our bones turn to dust and our memories faint on old paper, will the world remember us then? Or will we be one of those common countless others that plagues its surface for eternity? Will history remember us? Our pains, our struggles, our thoughts?
History is like a teacher. It tells us of our wide-blown achievements that held our heads up high, brought smiles to our faces, and waved our country's flags high up in the sky. It also tells us of the worst of our lows, the depression that humanity has sank into before, the wars and plagues that have so forth happened that we can't and mustn't close the door on.
It's not the sentiments of men which make history, but it's their actions that do. It isn't only their words and emotions, but their hard work and optimism too. For we aren't just changing bits and pieces of the world, we're making history too.
And even now, it teaches us, being one of the best teachers around, about the pitfalls we need to rise up from, the love and assistance we need to give to those who are our own and those who are not. It's time to become brothers and sisters, to be free, to live. Because in this time of crisis, humanity needs to be one. Remember, history will be teaching its next batch about us.
No, because history only remembers the victorious. And we can never truly win, not with our privilege and our prejudice blinding us with hate. So, open your eyes. Look around you right now, for it's history in the making. We record our tragedies numerically. 3 million infected, 200,000 dead. Not stories, we have numbers instead. That's what will be in our history books. Not the story of Ramjeet, who walked barefoot to the borders of Nepal, who bid farewell to this world before he could say hello to his wife, before he could lead a full life. No, history won't remember Ramjeet. Unlike him, the ink won't be left to bleed.
And as I sit in my bubble of safety and privilege, I wonder, am I doing enough? Am I making a difference by just sitting at home complaining of boredom all day and then binge watching Netflix all night? Am I helping? Am I trying to make a change? Am I really living? Will I be able to make any history? Or will I be just another unknown face?
And as my privilege seeps into my worldview, and I take another bite of my warm food, I am making history as most of us are, as those who sat still when they could have gone far. And while I ache of unfulfilled dreams, I can't seem to forget those who have not lost dreams, as they weren't ever in a position to make them. Do I not have an obligation to the human race, to the history I dream I'd write? That's why I can't offer respite to those around. When others are walking, crawling, fighting for mere existence, how can I return to normalcy when I have this blood of complacency pouring through my veins?
Sometimes I forget. We are living, breathing beings of stardust. Making history runs in our veins. Right from a doctor's efforts to a soldier's resilience, it seeps into the very crevices of our soul. Our fears and dreams are metamorphosing into reality. We are making history.
Spending time rarer than radium with our souls, our family, our unwavering unconditional memories. Moments for healing the fissures in our cranium, sitting in nature's holy lap, just around the refreshing breeze. Had we expected our fast lives to freeze? Flapping through those torn pages with stiff moments and tough hugs. Yes, we are making history by investing moments in our childhood mystery, by adoring all the shells near our estuary.
We didn't expect to face anything as dangerous as what we're facing in the now. We don't have a rule book or recipe telling us what to do and how. But with a little bit of teamwork, a pinch of resilience, a mixture of strength and determination, and a small sprinkle of hope, we can bring about a better tomorrow. We can't change what has transpired. Instead, we can let it inspire to create a brighter, more fulgent future where everyone thrives, including Mother Nature. So, let us all come together in this perilous journey and hand in hand make history.
But if for 1 second you think you're a misfit in their memory, you should know that with every step you take, you leave behind a legacy. You are the force that stops the tide. You can make the sun and moon collide. You are the sunrise in the west. So don't you dare settle for less.
Broken pieces of nature are slowly fixing themselves. My window shows me green trees, not busy cars, and not smoky black, but glistening stars. The sea shows me Mumbai dolphins that were once forgotten, and not the egoistic plastic wrappers, for they've been hidden. The sky shows me colors of all happy shades, and not the grey fog, for that started to fade. The streets show me the wild of the forest, up tall, and not frightened cages of the weak and small. My window shows me green trees, not busy cars, and not smoky black, but glistening stars. Broken pieces of nature are slowly fixing themselves. My window shows me the sea, the sky, the streets, who show me the wondrous stories of my dreams. But the most inspiring story that I see from my window is narrated by the most injured piece of nature, the people. They show me a story I used to consider far-fetched. They show me a story, one of solidarity. The crescent and the cross and the Om are all praying for the same. The haves and the have-nots are stuck in one game. The dark and the fair are working towards a common goal. For now, they all have a shared societal role. And they all stand in their balconies and applaud the brave. And they all burn diyas to lighten the grave. And they all sing and dance window to window. And bit by bit, they once again begin to grow. And the most injured piece of nature starts to fix itself.